Hello, this is the Chosen One. I'm back with a WWE Superstar shoot. First, before I get to that, ECW last night, I also forgot to mention this, Sheamus debuted, or made an appearance on the ECW show. And I'm glad to see that because I was a big fan of Sheamus when he's in Florida Championship Wrestling right now. I'm also a fan of Joe Henning, Mr. Perfect's son, who's in Florida Championship Wrestling right now. And also the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase's other son, Brett DiBiase, is in Florida Championship Wrestling. Okay, now I'm fixing to shoot on a superstar that was probably the most underrated superstar, one of the most underrated superstars in WWE history. He's a former WWE superstar, WCW superstar, and he is now passed on. But he was probably one of the best wrestlers to never be WWE champion. I'm talking about the British Bulldog. What do you think about that? Do you think the British Bulldog was underrated? Do you think he should have been WWE champion? And also, another underrated star I thought should have been WWE champion was Owen Hart. Give me your comments on those two, and do you think that they should have been WWE champion? Now, moving on to other things. Wow. They must have moved on to. I guess that was my shoot, wasn't it? I'm just trying to do some videos here, and I want to shoot back on Benjamin one more time though. Shout out to Benjamin. He's a great athlete, and he deserves more for what he's done in that ring, and he is. If not many people remember this, and if you do, I'm glad. It was probably one of the greatest nights. I was watching Raw one night when he got drafted to Raw back in 2004 and beat Triple H 2 weeks in a row, and then went on to Backlash 2004 to beat Ric Flair. I mean, he was on a roll then. He was going higher and higher and higher, Intercontinental Champion for a long time. But then after he lost the Intercontinental Champion, went downhill, they kind of just threw him away. You know, it just kind of pisses me off that they do that, because this is another thing I was going to shoot on too right here. This is not no superstar. This is Vince McMahon himself and the WWE and how it's run. Vince, if you're a former WCW star, you have no chance of being a star in the WWE. One reason why? Vince didn't create you, so you mean nothing to him. You look back in the early 90s when Ric Flair first come to WWE. Ric Flair was probably one of the biggest names in the world, and he did win the WWE Championship in the WWE, but he was pretty much swept under the rug too. You know, he was a two-time world heavyweight, WWE champion, but he was kind of swept under the rug and into mid-card status for a while there because Vince didn't create him. Big Pop Punk Scott Steiner comes into the WWE in 2002, and he's pushed at the 2003 Royal Rumble No Way Out in the main event, and I guess he just didn't pan out, so Vince swept him under the curve. Goldberg really was champion, but after he lost the title, he got swept up under the rug too. And Goldberg wasn't there that long either though. But if you look back and give me your opinion on this, if Vince McMahon did not create you or make your character or whatever, you never went nowhere. I mean, seriously, most WCW stars that come from WCW, WWE with the same gimmick they had in WCW just got swept under the rug, you know. And then you say, well, Stone Cold Steve Austin come from WCW, but he wasn't Stone Cold in WCW. He was Stunning Steve Austin in WCW. He was part of the Hollywood Blondes and went on to single success in WCW, but he didn't never get to the WCW title either. The only superstar that I can really think of off the top of my head that even made a career in WWE that was a former WCW superstar was Booker T. He made a big name for himself, but he was also swept under the rug for a while too. But, I mean, there may be more. I'm just saying, if Vince didn't create you, then you're pretty much not going to reach the status you reached previously. And Scott Hall, who was Razor Ramon in WWE. Man, I just wish he'd have stayed there instead of going to WCW. But, you know, WCW went buck wild crazy with him, you know, and him and Kevin Nash, and it made history, you know. But what do you think would have happened if Kevin Nash and Scott Hall had stayed in WWE instead of going to WCW? What do you think would have happened then? Do you think WCW would have beat Raw 84 weeks in a row in the ratings war? I'm not sure if they would have or not. But anyway, just kind of giving my opinion out there on that Vince McMahon situation. And also, Vince McMahon, a lot of people hate Vince McMahon. And I was hearing Jim and I say that Brock Lesnar's, you know, left because of how McMahon treated everybody. Brock Lesnar was a good athlete, and him and Kurt Angle had some of the best matches. At that time, SmackDown to me wasn't that great back then. It is now, it's pretty good now, but back then it wasn't that great. I watched Raw, but Raw still wasn't that great either. But 2003 was a good year, and I thought 2002 was kind of down, but up at the same time. You know, you had the gimmick, you had the storyline with Kane and Triple H. That was funny when Triple H screwed that corpse dressed up as Kane. That was funny. I'm just going back on here. I'm probably not even making no damn sense, but I'm just doing a video. I'm just talking about whatever the hell I want to talk about, because it is shit too late for me. I gotta get to bed, but I just figured I'd make y'all a couple videos to get you through tomorrow. If you like watching my videos, and I want you, if you like my videos, I want you to let everybody know. I want you to tell everybody to subscribe to The Chosen One, because I want to get up in the subscribers. I want to get a lot of subscribers, and I've got 264 now, and I thank each and every one of you that are subscribed to me from all over the world. I got a lot of UK fans. I want to thank them, and Team Ray Ray, whichever one it is. I'm sorry, dude. Check him out, but I'm going to get to your videos. I just got to get some time to think about it. I'm also still going to try to book Raw. Right now, I'm booking Randy Orton. We're starting with Randy Orton as champion. And I will say this, at Night of Champions, he will not be facing Triple H. He will not be facing John Cena, even though that's what's going to happen. But if I was booking it, that ain't the way it's going to go. Triple H would fight John Cena. I mean, Triple H and John Cena would have their own separate matches. And no, it wouldn't be John Cena and Big Show. I would give John Cena and The Miz one more shot, even though it's just funny to see them fight. But I'd do something else with Triple H at this time. And everybody's kind of shocked about Raw and where the situation was going after Monday night with Mark Henry beating Randy Orton. I thought it kind of added a little sizzle to it. I thought it was kind of cool, you know, that Mark Henry came in. He said, even though I don't like Mark Henry, can't stand him, he come in and he just said, you know, I respect you, blah, blah, but I'm finna whoop your ass. I kind of like that about it, you know. Overall, Monday night, I liked Raw. I didn't watch it all. I fast forwarded through the matches because I didn't get home till after it was over. So I just, you know, watched a few of the matches. I watched Kofi Kingston match with Big Show where they got double counted out. Kofi Kingston is another one that's underrated. I think he's a good athlete too, and I think he could go some places too. You match him and Shelton Benjamin up, and they'd have some hell of a matches, I bet. God, that would be some great matches. I saw where some people commented and said they like Kofi Kingston better than they like Shelton Benjamin. But Shelton Benjamin is the gold standard, man. You don't get no better than Shelton Benjamin. Kofi Kingston's probably the second best thing, you know, but Shelton Benjamin, golly, man, he can do some stuff. I mean, look at WrestleMania 24 when Carlito and whatever was pushing the ladder and he flipped over and went straight into that ladder, man. How many people do you know that would put their body on the line like that? But anyway, you give me your opinions. Let everybody know about the Chosen One's channel and make them subscribe. Because I'm the Chosen One. I'm the YouTube WWE champion, baby. And guess what? We out.